In this video, we will learn the next concept in the rules of exponents, raising a power to a power. For example, we have here is x to the power of a. In parenthesis, we have the whole thing has the power to b. What we get here is x a times b, x to the power of ab. So basically, the power of x will be multiplied with the outer power of the parenthesis. So let's take a look at one example. We have here is x cube to the power of 5. So in this one, we simply multiply 3 times 5, we get is 15. Okay, and it works the same with the numbers as well. For number 2, we have 2 to the power of 7 to the power of 3. Over here, we do the same thing. 7 times 3 is 21. But remember, base does not change. We never change the base. Okay, and let's take a look at 2 more examples. However, when we have, let's say, AB and it has the power of 8, that actually means A has the power of 8 and B has the power of 8 as well. Okay, let's say we have negative 2x squared to the power of 3. However, in this one we have negative 2 and the variable of x, which has the power of 2. Remember, only x has the power of 2, not negative 2. So in this one, first of all, we take the negative 2, give the power of 3 times x squared also has the power of 3. So in this one we get negative 8, and in this one 2 times 3 we get 6. Okay, let's take a look at one practice example and try to pause the video and at least try 1 or 2 steps before looking at the video for the answer. We have here is 3xy and the whole thing has the power of 3. So pause the video and try it yourself. Okay, so I hope that you try it a little bit. So first we separate all the numbers and variables and give them the power, which is 3 in this case. So 3 has the power of 3 times x has the power of 3, and then y variable has the power of 3. We get 3 times 3, 9 times 3, 27, x cube and y cube. So this is our final answer for this one. Okay, even for the division, when we are raising a power to another power, the answer is, so we are still using the same concept. So over here we have x over y, which has the power of 5. So basically what they are trying to say is x has the power of 5 over y have the power of 5 as well. Even when we have numbers, let's say not variables, we have, let's say, 7 over w and the whole thing has the power of 4. So we simply write 7 to the power of 4 over w to the power of 4. We do not change the base. 7 remains the same and w remains the same. Okay, let's take a look at few more examples. Okay, so we have here is w to the power of 5 to the power of 8. So again we use the same concept. We simply write the base first. 5 times 8, both the powers get multiplied with each other and we get w to the power of 40. Okay, let's take a try to do this one by yourself. We have negative 2a to the power of 5 and the whole thing has the power of 4. So pause the video and try it yourself first. Okay, so in this one again we separate all the variables and numbers and give them the power of 4. So we have -2 get the power of 4 times a has the power of 5 already, and that is multiplied with 4 as well. So in this one we get positive 16, okay, because there are 4 negative signs, so we get positive. And for a we get 5 times 4, both the powers will multiply with each other, and we get 20, and that is our final answer. Okay, let's take a look at one more example, that is 3ab square, which has the power of 3, and then a and b are getting multiplied over here. So again, first we have to do is, first we will simplify this one, and later on, once everything is done, then we will simplify it with this one. Let me change the color. So in this one we use the 3, give the power of cube or 3, a has the power of 3, b square has the power of 3. Okay, so this is our first item completed here, and then we get ab. Okay, so over here we get 27, a to the power of 3, b 2 times 3 is 6, okay, and then we get ab. Okay, so now we will multiply all the numbers and variables together. A will multiply with only a, and b will multiply with only b. So in this one we have 27 is alone, we don't have any other number. Then a cube gets multiplied with a, and b to the power of 6 multiplies with b. So in this one we get 27, a to the power of 4, and b to the power of 7. With enough practice, you will be able to do this in few seconds. Let's try one more example. Okay, so in this example, try to do it yourself first. We have -2, a has the power of 2, b has the power of 3, and the whole thing has the power of 3 or cube. Then we have ab square in parentheses. Again, try to solve this one first and go with this one, and then play the video again to see the answer. Okay, so I hope that you have tried at least one step. So in this one, first we will give -2 the power of 3, this one, to all the numbers, all the variables we have here. A square gets the power of 3 as well. Then b cube gets the power of 3, and this whole thing has a bracket, and in the end we will solve it with ab square. Okay, so now we get is -2 has the power of 3, so we get -8. A gets the power of 2 times 3 is 6, and b gets the power of 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, and now we can solve it with ab square. So for this one, we multiply all the numbers with each other, all the variables with each other. A will go with a, the same ones. B will go with b. So -8 is alone because that's the only number. For a to the power of 6 we get a, and b to the power of 9 we multiply it with b square. So now we get -8, a to the power of 7, b to the power of 11, and that is our final answer. Try to watch this video again, do the examples few times, and you will be able to learn this with enough practice. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any feedback or suggestion for future topics, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I will try to make it in the future video. Thank you. Bye bye.